In this session, we are going to see how to fine-tune the GPT 3.5 model in few lines of code. This is a fairly simple and straightforward process. The process consists of the 5 steps that you see on your screen. The first step is identifying or creating the use case for which you're going to do the fine-tuning. This is very important because everything flows from the objective. The next step is you get the data for the objective that you have identified. A key aspect of fine-tuning is to have the data in JSON lines or JSONL format. The JSONL format offers several advantages when working with text data for fine-tuning language models. JSONL separates each data entry with a new line character, making it easy to read, parse, and process line by line. This format is well suited for large data sets where you don't want to load the entire file into memory. It allows you to structure your data in a way that includes role-based annotations like user, assistant, system, and content for each role. So the structure is essential for training language-based models where understanding the role and content of each message is very crucial. Then you fine-tune the model and use the fine-tuned model for your use case. So now let's get into the coding. This is the data set that I'm going to use. It has just 10 records, the bare minimum you need to fine-tune the GPT 3.5 model. I want the responses to be funny yet sarcastic. We all love to be like this with our managers, right? So let's try it out. As I mentioned earlier, we need to convert this table into JSONL format. That is an essential requirement. In addition to the file being in JSONL format, the file should contain roles, system instructions, and content within the messages structure. Basically, this format ensures clear and structured training data for dialogue-based models. Roles such as system, user, and assistant help define the context and intent of each message in the conversation. Roles provide guidance to the model about who is speaking and what their role is in the conversation, which is crucial for generating meaningful responses. The system role is used to provide high-level instructions or context for the conversation. These instructions guide the model's behavior and help it understand the desired tone or style of responses. The content associated with each role is clearly separated within the messages structure. This separation ensures that the model understands which part of the conversation is input and which part is output. It helps prevent the model from simply repeating user input and ensures that it generates contextually relevant responses. This is the JSON file that we will use for fine-tuning. We upload the file using openai.file.create method. RB indicates binary read mode. The purpose, that is fine-tune, is also indicated here. Let us print out the response. The response contains a very important information, namely file ID. We will use this in the next stage, which is basically the fine-tuning phase. Let us print out the response here as well, and we have useful information like ID, model, and organization ID. If you head over to OpenAI's website and click the fine-tuning tab, you will see that the fine-tuning process that we have initiated is actually going on. It will take a few minutes. I expect this process to be completed in few minutes since this is a fairly small data set. As you can see here, the process has been completed and we can use this ID for future requirements. After this process, that is the process of fine-tuning is complete, you will also get an email to this effect. Okay, so this email confirms that the fine-tuning is complete and you can use the fine-tune model. If you head over to the playground tab, you will actually see that the fine-tune model is now available under the model area. I'm actually going to use the fine-tune model in LangChain. So that is all to the fine-tuning process. Very easy, right? If you're wondering How to create the JSONL file? Here is a pro tip. Ask ChatGPT to help you or use concatenate formula in Excel.